It's Taj Cricket Club League T20 Cricket Ka Asli Animal. It's the match between the Victoria Vipers, sponsored by ID 247, and the Soloman Strikers, sponsored by Winfair 247. Exciting game lies ahead. And first, let's have a look at the pitch and also see who won the toss. Welcome to Taj 777 presents Taj Cricket Club League T10 Cricket Ka Asli Animal. It's match number 12 between the Victoria Vipers, sponsored by ID 247, and the Soloman Strikers, sponsored by Winfair 247. And we're here having a look at the pitch for today. It's a brand new pitch, and we see there's quite a nice surface covering of grass on here. Is quite hard, but perhaps a little bit of softness underneath because of the weather we've been having over the last day or so. We are expecting it's going to play very well. Should give some assistance to the bowlers first up, particularly the pace bowlers, and even some purchase for the spinners. But it's going to be interesting to see what the team decides who's going to win the toss. Let's go to that toss now. And we're here at the toss, and it is going to be the Victoria Vipers, sponsored by ID 247. Their captain, Mahmoud Peterson, who is going to toss the coin, and it's going to be the Soloman Strikers, sponsored by Winfair 247. Captain Edo Tiwaku, who is going to be calling, and umpire Jamie Davids is going to be handing the coin over to Mahmoud to do the toss. And let's see what the outcome is going to be. It's a heads called, and it is a head. All right, Edo, you've won the toss, and what are you deciding to do?
We're going to have a ball because, of course, the wicket has been under the covers for quite a number of hours. So there's going to be some dampness. We're trying to explore that up front. Yeah.
Yeah, you think it's going to move around a bit in this these conditions?
Yeah, I think so. And I do hope that it does. But that's the call, and that's what we decided on, myself and the coach. And yeah, we're trying to explore those conditions.
Oh, thank you very much. I wish you all the best for the game ahead.
Thank you.
Right, thank you. Mahmoud, you're going to be having a bat first. Are you happy with that?
Nah, what can we do, eh? Obviously, we wanted to have a bowl, but yeah, that is what it is.
And conditions out here today probably favouring the bowlers?
Definitely. Again, just about adapting on the day. Simple as that.
Okay, well, we wish you all the best for the match ahead. I hope it goes well. Thank you very much.
Cheers, bye.
Thanks. So that's the news from the toss, is that the Soloman Strikers have won the toss, and they're going to have a bowl. And welcome back. And welcome back to us here at the Taj 777 presents Taj Cricket Club League T10 Cricket Ka Asli Animal. And we're waiting for the match number 12 to start between the Victoria Vipers, sponsored by ID 247, and the Soloman Strikers, sponsored by Winfair 247. And it was the Strikers who won the toss and decided to field first. I have with me here Durant Goosen and also Kashif here with me. And what did you think about that decision, Durant?
I think it's a great decision to bat first. Obviously, bowl first. Putting up some pressure there early on, especially with the inclement weather we've been having. It might help to get that ball through.
As we see the points table there, Kashif, and it is the Belleville Blasters and the Strathfontein Saints, both teams with 2 victories under their belts, and every other team having won at least 1 game so far. So it's all very even at the moment.
Yeah, indeed, James. देखें बेलविल तो सोफा 2 विन किया है, स्टैनफोर्टेन ने भी 2 विन किया है और बाकी सब टीमों ने 1-1 विन किया है, तो अभी तक ओपन है लीडर बोर्ड जो है वो अभी तक ओपन है सबके लिए. सो कोई भी टीम अभी भी आगे आ सकती है, जैसे कि डायनामोस की टीम है, बहुत सॉलिड टीम है, और आप देखें विक्टोरिया वापस की टीम वो भी सॉलिड है, तो अभी सबके पास चांस है, तो कोई भी टीम आगे आ सकता है.
Yeah, it was yesterday we saw the Middleton Masters and the Kryfontein Knights getting those first wins under their belts, and it is very important. This tournament looks really evenly spread, Durant. Nobody really at the moment has a massive advantage.
No, not at all. And you can clearly see it's still early in the tournament, but it's nice to see that all the teams at least have a W under their name, so to speak. So it's still open for anyone.
It is indeed, as we see the top score there at the moment goes to the Strathfontein Saints, and it's quite interesting because in fact they also have the lowest score of the tournament, which they scored yesterday, 54, for the loss of 7. As we look at those top batters at the moment, Kai Curran with that magnificent 60 that he scored the other day, top score of 80, he's got 85 runs. Cody Nivot on 67 from the Belleville Blasters. Not surprising that they're both at the top of the log, Kashif.
Yeah, as you can see, Kai Curran right on top, और बहुत ही अच्छे बैट्समैन हैं काय करन. जो दोनों इनिंग्स में उनकी अगर आप बैटिंग देखें, उनकी अप्रोच देखें, तो स्ट्राइक करते हैं, बहुत ही अच्छा स्ट्राइक करते हैं. उसके आप देखें कोडी को देखें, वो नंबर 2 पे हैं, कीनन दलवाई हैं, और नंबर 4 पे शामी. हालांकि बहुत ही अच्छे बैट्समैन हैं. उन्होंने पहले मैच में जैसे उन्होंने बारी खेली थी अपनी टीम के लिए और सिंगल हैंडेड ही मैच जितवा दिया था. So, yeah, we look forward to see more players.
As you see there, Durant, the strike rates from those top batters really very good. As we look at the wicket takers, and there's certainly been some outstanding displays so far. A lot of the wickets spread across the different bowlers. We've seen one instance of 4 wickets off 4 balls from Kai Curran. When the Strathfontein Saints got home against the Soloman strikers. And we can see now that interesting here that the bowlers have in fact been on top in quite a lot of the games. And yeah, so there indeed, Tom Ellis-Cole, he bowled well for the Masters in the one game, those 3 wickets that he took. And you can see here with the top bowlers, a lot of them, their economy very good.
That was excellent economy, especially there from Eddie from the Blasters. 2.5 economy, unbelievable.
Yes, so we are going to have a little bit of a delayed start here at this match between the Vipers, sponsored by ID 247, and the Strikers, sponsored by Winfair 247. And earlier on today, unfortunately, match 11 to be postponed because of the inclement weather. We had a little bit of a need to show you a little bit about that now. I've got it in my ear, so you don't have to worry. Yes, now. Thank you very much. Okay, so we're going to be talking for about 10 minutes, probably. Actually, by 10 minutes. 30 seconds to us being back on. I haven't got mine now. Thank you. And welcome back to this Taj 777 presents Taj Cricket Club League T10 Cricket Ka Asli Animal. And we see there the two teams, Victoria Vipers sponsored by ID 247 and the Soloman Strikers sponsored by Winfair 247. And a couple of changes to the teams for today. Looks like the Vipers, though, have got a very good lineup there. And Kashif, you know quite a few of these players. Mahmoud Peterson leading the team, but they have got Shami van Wyk, very good batter, strong batter that they've got there.
Look at the team sheet. आज उनके दो तीन changes हैं. वली खान जैसे हैं all-rounder, अच्छे all-rounder हैं. उसके अलावा आप देखें अकील अब्बास हैं, उनके सीमर, लेफ्टी शामी हैं, बॉलिंग all-rounder. तो अच्छा combination इनका Vipers का.
And a team from the Soloman Strikers are waiting there with the umpires to go onto the field. And it was a young man the other day, the Sikololo Rala, that took 3 for 6, including 2 wickets in the first over. Outstanding stuff. And as I said, I'm James King, the Cape Fox, and with me today here in commentary I have Durant Hoosen and Kashif. And Durant, the players trying to get themselves warm out there on a cold day.
It is quite chilly out here, James. I'm just very glad to see that the rain has stopped and there is some sun there, but we've got a very cold breeze coming across the ground.
And that will probably assist the pace bowlers as we see the two umpires, Mwande and Tambai and Jamie Davids going out into the middle, together with the Orange men from the Orange Army, I think we should be calling them, of the Soloman Strikers, and the two batters for the Vipers that are going out there and opening the batting for them, Captain Mahmoud Peterson and that man Shami van Wyk. It's going to be very interesting to see how the conditions are going to help these bowlers out there today particularly, and probably some movement you would expect, Durant, from the pace bowlers first up.
Oh, no, definitely. The conditions that we had earlier definitely is going to suit the pace bowlers today. We can expect some swing on the ball. And I don't think a lot of bounces we'll see. It's going to keep low and slow. So also not a high-scoring game today.
Yeah, we're really expecting conditions to be quite tough for batting, and it is going to be the young man who got those 3 wickets the other day. That is Sikololo Rala to open the bowling, and he's going to be bowling to Shami van Wyk, and he has scored 48 runs in the tournament so far, a strike rate of 200. So really outstanding stuff there, exactly what you're wanting from your top order batters in a T10.
And especially there being 38 not out in a T10 is unbelievable. Great batting from the lad.
And the captain himself doing business for his team there. 25 runs he scored in a strike rate of nearly 300. That's absolutely outstanding. Took them to a victory the other day with a 15 that he hit in the final over almost single-handedly. As we look at Sikololo Rala's figures there, 2 matches, and he's bowled only the once, in fact, in the tournament, and twice. He has 3 for 6 in his one bowling effort.
देखें जेम्स, कंडीशन तो बहुत टफ होने वाली है. ओवरकास्ट कंडीशन, बारिश हुई थी सुबह, और शामी वन वेक अच्छे स्ट्राइकर हैं. अभी देखें उनकी क्या अप्रोच होगी, क्योंकि कंडीशन चेंज है. तो देखें अभी ये राला फॉर द फर्स्ट ओवर.
I bowled him. He's bowled him.
Unbelievable.
Incredible swing from the young man, and that just completely cleaned up Shami van Wyk first up. And there we see it once again, Sikololo Rala. That celebration from the Soloman Strikers is quite something.
Let's have a look at this again. Oh, I got a lot of swing on that ball. Unbelievable bowling from him.
What a start, James.
Oh, first delivery and everything happening out there. The bat comes out of his hands. The wicket falls to the ground. The off, and look at that celebration from Sikololo Rala. That is an incredible Wolf 777 wicket. First up, first delivery. just an inducker that swung viciously into the right-hander.
Oh, what a great delivery, huh? बहुत ही शानदार bowled by Rolla.
And this is what he did the other day as well. Get that ball to shape beautifully into the right-hander. And already it's Ahmed Bayoumi that has to make his way to the crease. Only the second delivery of the innings. The first delivery, we see a wicket. And that is something you don't often see in cricket, even in T10 cricket.
No, it's absolutely unbelievable. First ball, and that's going to give them the confidence they're going to need to maybe get another wicket in this over and really put the batting side under pressure.
देखें जैसे कि हमने बात की कंडीशन की जब हम बात कर रहे हैं तो ये बहुत टफ होने वाला है बैट्समैन के लिए क्योंकि ओवरकास्ट है बारिश की वजह से और जो पिच अभी गीला होगा तो बहुत टफ होने वाली है कंडीशन बैट्समैन के लिए.
Yeah, certainly isn't in favour of the batters here. The conditions and this the wind coming across the ground, assisting with that in-duck swing. And that's straight to the man at the short fine, and that could well easily have been a second wicket with the run out there as the bit of hesitancy in the running.
I think that ball was very close to the stumps, closer than I think we think it was.
Yeah, it's going to be Mahmoud Peterson, the captain. A lot's going to depend on him today, you feel. He's going to have to try and see off this first spell from Sikalulu Ghala.
And it just seems like they're drying the ball, yeah. Obviously, it is a bit of a wet outfield there.
We did have some rain before this match started. A little bit of dampness on the outfield. So Ghala into Peterson. That's another one that swings in it in, and this is played straight out to the man at mid-wicket. Just picks that ball up. That wasn't that easy for him. Conditions are quite difficult out here, both for the batters and for the bowlers and the fielders as well. Out in the outfield, it is a cloudy day. Roller. Away to Peterson.
Oh, and that's out.
Oh, my goodness. That one just angles across the right-hander and he gets the faintest of touches and it goes through to the wicket-keeper, Tiwaku, and there is jubilation for the strikers.
Unbelievable from Rolla. What a talent. 2 wickets in the first over. Let's look at this again.
Oh, he just tried to perhaps play it down to third man. He just couldn't get his bat out of the way and just touched the gloves. You see that quite clearly from the replay there. And what a performance. The celebration yet again. Kashif, well, I mean, incredible stuff.
Absolutely. इनका सेलिब्रेशन देखें. राला का बहुत ही खूबसूरती के साथ बॉलिंग की है अभी तक इन्होंने. और ये एक्स्ट्रा बाउंस हुआ ये बॉल. Extra bounce where, and the outside edge to the keepers.
As it is the young man Alex Scullard that makes his way to the crease. He is got a job to do here with Ahmed Bayoumi. They are going to have to try and see off this incredible spell from Sikalulu Rala. Just his first over 2 wickets in his first 4 deliveries, and that to go with the 3 for 6 he took the other day. Incredible. He's been the bowler of the tournament so far.
He still have 2 deliveries to go in this over. Does he have something up his sleeve, maybe?
Well, that one, he bowled it really beautifully. Got that one short of a length, and it just went on with the arm, crossed the right-hander, and Peterson just could not get his gloves out of the way. Some work for young Alex Scullard to do here. He plays that well down the ground. Good running by the young Vipers batter as well. And just gets himself off strike. I think it's the best place to be. If you have Sikalulu Rala bowling, the best place to be is at the bowler's end.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely. I wouldn't be able to face him. Nor would I want to.
काफ़ी स्लो स्टार्ट हुआ था अहमद बयामी की तरफ से लास्ट मैच में अगर आप देखें तो.
Yeah, absolutely right. Kashif in the previous match, Ahmed Bayoumi not able to really push along and get a very high strike rate. And perhaps in the situations in at the moment, it isn't going to be too much of a problem, because you see there 2 batters back in the pavilion without scoring, and it's just now really around a bit of damage control at the moment for the men from the Victoria Vipers.
Exactly, James. काफ़ी स्लो स्टार्ट था बेओमी की तरफ से लास्ट मैच में भी, और आज की जो टफ कंडीशन है, आज देखना होगा कि कैसे बारी खेलेंगे इस मैच में. पहले 2 विकेट आपने देखे, एक एक्स्ट्रा बाउंस हुआ, एक तो स्विंग भी हो रही है इस मैच में भी.
And we have Subwanzana, who's going to be coming on, bowling his spinners from the Taj 777 end. And he's going to be coming past umpire Jamie Davids. He's just getting Alex Scullard's guard there. And it's going to be interesting to see. Normally, they say if there's some movement off the pitch with the seamers, there's definitely purchase for the spinners. Let's see what Subwanzana has in store for us. Nicely bowled, nicely played by Scullard, and it's well fielded by the man at backward point. So there are 2 men out on the boundary for the spinner, a man at deep cover and a man at deep mid-wicket. Otherwise, ring field on the offside, short third, backward point, extra cover, mid-off, mid-on, mid-wicket, deep mid-wicket, and a man at square leg right next to the umpire. So maybe Ahmed Bayoumi, there's plenty of space there. Just knock it into a gap, go through for the single. He needs to rotate the strike.
देखें जेम्स, अगर आप बॉलिंग की बात करें तो थोड़ा सा मेरे लिए सरप्राइजिंग है कि दूसरे एंड की तरफ से आई वाज होपिंग दे विल ब्रिंग अनदर सीमर फ्रॉम दैट साइड एज वेल. लुकिंग एट द कंडीशन.
Yeah, it's interesting that they've turned to the spinner and just played into the offside by Bayoumi. That's good running.
Very good running from these 2 batters.
Certainly what's needed, and I think you're right, your point there, Kashif. I think that the conditions here should be favouring a seamer if you are coming in first up with the new ball. Oh, he had a go at that one, has Scullard. It's gone high. It's just going to pitch and stop, and they're only able to get through for the single. That was played over the top. Was probably hoping for it to go further than that on the outfield, but such is the condition of the outfield with the weather we've been having.
It almost seems like that ball just plugged there in the ground. Very good fielding, nonetheless, to stop them going for 2.
Yeah, it's important to make sure that you get to that ball quickly and prevent any further runs. It's 3 off the over so far.
Just doesn't seem that he's getting a lot of purchase. There is something in the pitch, but not a lot at this stage.
Subwanzana, the last ball of the over. Is he going to finish this over well? He's done well so far. Oh, he has. It looks like he has finished that over, and the umpire has given the decision already. And that was Ahmed Bayoumi just trying to play that one over the top. The pressure of the scoreboard situation probably playing on him. And all he can do is he gets beaten probably in the flight there by the man, Subwanzana. And that is good work from the wicketkeeper. His foot is well out of the ground. And Tuaku does well, the man behind the stumps. And that's another Wolf 777 wicket.
I almost want to take my words back there because he did get a lot of purchase on that delivery.
देखें जेम्स, ये इनके लिए बोनस विकेट था. इतना मैं अभी भी बोलूँगा कि अगर ये सीमर को अगर दूसरी साइड से लेके आएंगे तो अभी बेहतर होगा, लेकिन उनके लिए विकेट आ गई है तो इतना बैड स्टार्ट नहीं है.
No, good start from the spinner there. Subwanzana getting that wicket off the last ball of the over. I think you are going to get your wish, though, now. Kashif, is going to be another over of seam, and it probably is going to be that Manrala again. He's taken 2 for 2 in his first over. He's been supported by his spin bowling colleague Siwanzana with 1 for 3, and it's 5 for the loss of 3 at the moment. Are the Victoria Vipers in all sorts of trouble. Another excellent delivery, and they do get through for the single. That's again good running.
Very good running. Ball is just a bit slow in the outfield. Doesn't reach the fielder in time.
Yeah, as you can see, James, the movement that seam bowlers have. आप देखें कि bowlers को कितना help मिल रही है.
Yeah, it's very helpful for them. The overhead conditions cloudy, the wind going across the ground.
Just gets out of the way for a quick single there. Off the mark against Rala. And I think he's going to feel a bit relieved after that.
Yeah, already. This is really good work that's been done here by the two batters from the Vipers. If you can't get the boundaries, the balls are not there to be hit, then the best thing you can do is make sure you're getting those singles, maybe turning ones into twos, put the fielders under pressure.
Yeah, Rala bowled well the last game as well. तो बहुत ही अच्छे bowler हैं इन tournament के, one of the best bowler Rala. और देखें अभी movement भी है इनको और swing भी करते हैं.
Yeah, I mean, Durant, we've seen a lot of swing from Rala up front here. It's really been outstanding bowling from the left armour.
No, it's phenomenal. And to get that ball to swing so early in your innings with a new one as well, it's like that. Amazing bowling from him.
Another excellent delivery, and he's been on the money. He's getting the support from his team, and the Orange Army is certainly marching on here. The Soloman strikers making the most of this opportunity to bowl first.
Very strong breeze coming across the ground again. Definitely going to help him with his swing. And that's going to be called a wide.
First wide of the innings. Just this time, just pitching it or starting it too much down the leg side and swinging down the leg side even further down to Nledo Tuaku, the wicket keeper, and the captain behind the stumps. Just 3 so far off this over. Still 3 balls left.
That's a big hit. There's a man underneath it, and he'll take it.
And that is another wicket for Sikulula, and that is Alex Scullard has got to go. Tried to play that one over the top, and yet again the celebrations are immense for the men in the orange colours. Let's have a look. Just take us through this, Durant.
I just didn't get all of it, mistimed it a bit. It was high up in the air, and it did seem like the fielder had the sun in his eyes, but a brilliant catch nonetheless.
Yeah, well taken at the position there, mid-on, and it is. That man, Alex Scullard, unfortunately has to make his way back, and it's still in single figures are the men from the Victoria Vipers, and they are 4 down, and this is desperate times for them.
Yeah, James, beautiful ball once again by Rala. देखें ऐसा ही होता है, कंडीशन का फ़ायदा उठाना चाहिए आपको. तो वाइपर्स के नए बैट्समैन हैं वली खान, अच्छी हिट कर लेते हैं वली खान, अच्छे स्ट्राइकर हैं. और देखें पहला मैच है इस लीग में, डेब्यू.
Yeah, indeed, it is his first match that he's playing in the tournament so far, and he's got a job to do here. We're still in the power play. In fact, 2 balls left in the power play, and the score at the moment 8 for the loss of 4 wickets. This is a disastrous start for the men from the Vipers.
Yeah, they're in big trouble now. 8 for 4. And Rala still with 2 deliveries to go.
Starts that one a little bit too wide outside the off stump, but it just does seem a swing back in, so doesn't get called wide. But here we go again. He's taken 3 for 5 in the last match, 3 for 6. And Sikulula Rala is, as you say, Kashif, turning out to be the bowler of the tournament so far. Well, that one again beating the bat. Durant. It's just incredible stuff from Sikalulu Rala. He's done better than he did the other day. He's got only conceded 5 runs and taken 3 wickets.
I just wanted to say that he just broke his own best bowling record for this tournament. And to do that 3 for 5 in a T10, it's phenomenal, absolutely.
Yeah, this is great bowling, James. बहुत ही शानदार bowling राला की तरफ से. देखें पावर प्ले अभी ख़त्म हो चुका है. नए बैट्समैन वली खान की अगर आप बात करें तो ये अच्छे हिटर हैं, अच्छी हिट करते हैं, लेकिन अभी जो रिक्वायरमेंट है, अभी टीम की जो रिक्वायरमेंट है, अभी अभी still about 7 overs left. तो अभी इनका अप्रोच देखना होगा कि कैसे बैटिंग को आगे लेके जाते हैं.
We have, if it's a new bowler from the, I think it is a new bowler coming in from the Taj 777 end. That is beautifully played out into the man in the deep, just through for the single.
And it's been called a no ball.
Oh my goodness.
By the umpire.
Tato Mzizi starts with a no ball. And a free hit now for the Vipers. Are they going to be able to take full toll of this?
James, I think a spinner bowling a no ball is a crime, huh?
Yeah, most certainly. It is should not be happening. It's a free hit, though, for the Vipers.
And he took advantage of that free hit. Didn't travel, though.
देखें आउटफील्ड इतना क्विक नहीं होगा बारिश की वजह से.
Some Zizi again from the Taj 777 end. That's a bit wide, but it's left alone by the batter. Juan Collison is the new man out there with Wali Khan. That's very nicely played out and over the boundary, an extra cover for the first maximum of the innings, and that is outstanding stuff from Juan Collison. Let's look at that again.
Oh, that's a beautiful shot to the covers for 6 runs. Wow, पहला शानदार shot Vipers की जानब से.
Does have the benefit of the wind to take it across there. It is a longish boundary. That was really well played.
And just gets that away. They're going to come back for 2. No, only a single.
Yeah, it's the right sort of thing to do. Just coming inside the line and playing it down to the man at short to fine. They get through for the 1.
Just another single there. It's beginning to be a very expensive over.
Yeah, by far the most expensive so far. 10 off it, and still the 1 ball left in the over. Oh, he tries the reverse sweep and he misses it, and so does the wicketkeeper. They'll get through for a bye. So it is a very good over for the men from the Vipers.
This will create some breathing room for them, you feel? Some new confidence as well.
Taj 777 presents Taj Cricket Club League T10 Cricket का असली animal, powered by Wolf 777. Umpire sponsor Golf Ticket. Another sponsors Billy 777, Cricketor, Trust of India, ID 247.
As we see, it's going to be a change of bowling for the Victoria Vipers. It's Sikalulu Rala who's finished his spell, and it is going to be Unati Magaloza who's coming in from the Golf Ticket end of the ground. And just a little bit of a recovery there in that last over for the men from the Vipers. Juan Collison hitting that beautiful 6. And so they're now 20 for the loss of 4 after 4 overs. So up that rate a little bit to 5 and over. That's Magaloza away from us now.
That's some brilliant bowling there.
Yeah, it's good to see the youngsters giving that ball a chance to get some movement, pitching it up. Batter just probably trying to hit that ball too hard. Collison, he's done well in the previous over. And at the moment, he's got just on the men on the offside. I don't see a man in the deep there. I think there's a third. The third is on the boundary. Otherwise, you've got a ring field on the offside.
A bit slower, this delivery.
Yeah, just if you can't get the boundary, go through for the single.
देखिए जेम्स कंडीशन तो टफ है ही है, लेकिन इतना शॉर्ट टाइम में बैट्समैन को एडजस्ट करना होगा, जितना जल्दी हो सके उतना जल्दी एडजस्ट करना होगा इतना शॉर्ट टाइम में.
Yeah, exactly right. It's important that the batters adjust to the conditions and make sure that they're aware of what's happening. Give yourself a couple of sighters first, potentially. And Wally Khan, 2 off 4 deliveries. Just want to be looking at probably knocking this around, give Juan Collison the strike.
Definitely. You're going to want to have Juan Collison there on strike. He's been doing very good.
That's nicely played out to the man at mid-off. Just thought that one was going down to the leg side and just probably hit the edge of the bats and went out to the man at mid-off. It was looking leg side, though, but still a single.
We've touched on this subject a lot. Very tough conditions. The batters does seem to struggle to get it out of the infield. That's some great fielding.
Yeah, bowler's done well on his follow-through there, Magaloza. But once again, that one was wide outside the off-stump, and he didn't manage to play it square of the wicket. So conditions, and it's very cold, it's blustery out there. The batters are struggling to get the bat on ball. Yeah, that one is a signal wide. Did try to get out and play that one, but just too wide for him on that occasion. Collison.
लेकिन जेम्स हिट लगाना इतना इजी नहीं होगा, कंडीशन इतना फेवर कर रही है बॉलर्स को, लेकिन आपको चाहिए कि आप अपना स्ट्राइक रोटेट करते रहें.
Oh, he's got hold of that one, and that has gone absolute miles from Collison, and it gives umpire Mawande Tambai the opportunity to raise his arms high, and you see that delivery, just picked it up beautifully. It was in the slot, so that one's in the arc and out the park.
Just like that.
Don't worry about condition, just look at that hit, man. What a shot.
Exactly what these men from the Vipers need. He's playing that with the wind. That's exactly the way it should be played.
Very good delivery.
Good comeback from Magaloza there, making it fuller of the length. And as we go to our golf ticket strategic timeout.
जी हाँ दोस्तों, जी हाँ दोस्तों, 5वें ओवर की समाप्ति के बाद अब समय हो चुका है गल्फ टिकट स्ट्रेटेजिक टाइम आउट का. जैसा कि हम देख सकते हैं, गल्फ टिकट द्वारा स्पॉन्सर्ड हमारी ड्रिंक्स कार्ट अब मैदान में आ रही है और दोनों टीमों के खिलाड़ियों को रिफ्रेशमेंट्स देगी. अपने दर्शकों को ये मैं याद दिला देना चाहता हूं कि गल्फ टिकट है यूएई का सबसे ज्यादा भरोसेमंद ऑनलाइन लॉटरी ड्रॉ. ये है फुली रेगुलेटेड, रजिस्टर्ड एंड ऑथराइज्ड लॉटरी ड्रॉ फ्रॉम यूएई. आप अभी gulfticket.com पे जाके अपनी किस्मत का खेल खेल सकते हैं. जी हाँ दोस्तों, gulfticket.com पे जाएं, वहां पे लॉग इन करें, अपना अकाउंट खोलें और खेलिए अपनी किस्मत का खेल. अपने सपनों को उड़ान भरिए और मौका दीजिए अपनी जिंदगी को बदलने का gulfticket.com के साथ. गल्फ टिकट की टैगलाइन है शेयरिंग मिलियंस माइल्स और ऐसे ही करोड़ों लोगों के चेहरों पे मुस्कुराहट लाने के बाद गल्फ टिकट आपकी जिंदगी में भी खुशियां भर सकता है। आपको केवल ये करना है कि gulfticket.com पे जाएं, वहां पे अपना अकाउंट खोलें और हिस्सा लें गल्फ टिकट के वीकली ऑनलाइन लॉटरी ड्रॉज में। बिल्कुल दोस्तों, गल्फ टिकट सिर्फ एक प्लेटफॉर्म नहीं है, ये है एक सिम्फनी ऑफ होप, एक कैनवस ऑफ पॉसिबिलिटीज, एक टेस्टमेंट है पावर ऑफ ड्रीम्स के लिए। अब समय बर्बाद ना करें, तुरंत जाइए gulfticket.com पे और खेलिए अपनी किस्मत का खेल, क्योंकि गल्फ टिकट ही है यूएई का सबसे ज्यादा
And it is the Taj 777 presents Taj Cricket Club League T10 Cricket Ka Asli Animal. The match tomorrow, first match between the Belleville Blasters and the Strandfontein Saints. The Belleville Blasters sponsored by D247 and the team sponsored by Cricketer Trust of India, as we are going to see a change of bowling. It is going to be the seam of Liaka Klatoto, who's going to be bowling from the Taj 777 end, and the man that he is going to be bowling to is going to be just see Wali Khan, who is taken a bit of a junior role in this partnership so far. Juan Collison already played 2 massive sixes. He's on 16 off 11, and it will be Wali Khan just looking to perhaps rotate the strike here. That one...
that was a bit high.
It was a bit high. Will be looked at again potentially by the umpires. I think umpire Tambai at the square leg side saying that that was actually fine. Underneath wasn't too high. Done what he needed to do there, Wali Khan. He's got Juan Collison back on strike.
That's all you need to do. That's going to be the game plan throughout the innings. Just get Juan Collison on strike. Let he do the dirty work.
And you were saying a bit earlier on, Kashif as well, and Durant, that just to get those singles is so important. Keep rotating the strike. Dot balls, you don't want those.
That was a better delivery.
Yeah, exactly, James. If you're not hitting a boundary, it's not gonna be easy. Easy नहीं होगा boundary लगाना, लेकिन आपको आपका जो strike rotate है वो होना चाहिए continuously.
Yeah, make sure you're getting the singles if you're not getting those boundaries.
Oh, it's a brilliant shot, but there's a man underneath it.
Oh, he takes the catch. It's taken an extra cover, and Collison is going to have to go. He didn't manage to get all of that. He just got an edge on that one as it went up, and it went up in the air, and the man at extra cover took that quite easily. And as the rain does start to fall a little bit here, as Collison makes his way back, that's the 5th wicket to go down for the men from the Vipers. Yeah, good. That wasn't a bad delivery there from Liaka Klatoto. Just put it out there outside the off stump for Collison, and it just went straight up in the air to the man at extra cover.
Indeed, James, बहुत ही अच्छी bowling. देखें अभी आप देखें बारिश अभी start होगी है slowly. दोबारा से तो condition बहुत ही suit कर रही है bowling को.
And yeah, bit of a rain squall out there at the moment. Umpires still keeping the players on the field for the meantime. As Callum Daniels goes out into the middle, and he's going to be, looks like he's a left-handed batter. He's going to be facing Liaka Ototo, who's had success in that over. Going to be very important now for these two Durant, just to try and nudge the ball around, keep the singles going, don't lose any more wickets.
देखें अगर आप projected score की बात करें, James, I think 60-65 should be enough total on this board on such a condition.
Yes, certainly they would be happy, I think, from this position to get 60, between 60 and 70. As rain maybe seems to have abated slightly here. Conditions are very difficult. Just changing the field around. bringing the man in from square leg. He's going to be targeting outside the off stump of the left-hander. Just loses his run-up.
Yeah, that's going to be a problem, one would expect, with the rain coming down. That run-up area is going to get very, very slippery.
देखिए मेन बात अभी जो है यहाँ पे इस वक्त इनको पूरे ओवर्स खेलना चाहिए वाइपर्स को.
Oh, some beautiful shape on that delivery from Klatoto there, just into the left-hander. He does well to just play it back down the crease.
Very good over from him so far. Only one of it with a wicket taken. Second to last delivery. Just lost it there a bit.
Beautifully played through the offside, past the man who's diving at backward point, down to the boundary for 4. And that was exceptionally well played.
बहुत ही खूबसूरती से ये शॉट खेली है. फुल टॉस थी एंड थर्ड मैन को बीट किया, दोनों फील्डर को बीट किया और 4 रन आएंगे सीधा लेफ्ट हैंड बैट्समैन को. अभी आए हैं क्रीज पे और बहुत ही अच्छी शॉट खेली है ये.
As we see some of our team sponsors there on the field, it's Klatoto. Another one that just slips out of his hand, and it's a similar result. Goes down to the backward point boundary, a wide third for 4, and that's 2 outstanding shots from the new batter at the crease, Callum Daniels, and that is good stuff.
It's almost a carbon copy of the previous delivery.
Exactly. ऐसे सेम जैसे रिपीट किया बहुत डिलीवरी में.
It just seems like the rain's not succeeding at the moment.
We have it's still raining, and the umpires out there in the middle. I'm not quite sure what they're going to decide to do, but it has been raining throughout that over. Potentially there, the Klatoto, that one's slipping out of his hand, but the sun seems to be sort of peeping through, and they are continuing to play out there in the middle.
You think passing shower, James?
It seems like it now. It seems like the rain is abating. We can only hope that that's the last we're going to see of the rain for today. No, it's very difficult for the bowlers to grip the ball in these kind of conditions if the ball is wet. And we have seen already some significant swing and overhead conditions helping the bowlers as well. So not easy for the bowlers or the batters here. And it looks like just a few field setting changes as we have a new bowler coming on for the Soloman strikers. It's Mbolelo Dube, and he's done very well in the tournament so far. Well, as we see Wali Khan, it is on strike.
देखें 2 बाउंड्रीज आए हैं पिछले ओवर में, तो रन रेट थोड़ा सा ऊपर हो गया. और अभी आप प्रोजेक्टेड स्कोर को आप देखें, so it's almost 60 above.
You don't want a wide from your first delivery, do you?
No, it's probably a good start that for the Vipers, it must be said. And coming to your point there, Kashif, if they do continue like this, those 2 boundaries really off the end of the last over really help them to push that rate up a little bit more. And if they can keep going at this rate, it can take them into the 60s and maybe even the 70s. Pick that up. There's a man who's trying to get underneath it, just doesn't manage to get underneath that, and the his other bowler coming around, fielder coming around to help him, just managed to throw that in, but they get through for 2. That's good running.
Oh, what an excellent fielding there.
You must give him props. He covered a lot of ground. He got a hand to it. Just couldn't secure it enough.
That's played straight.
They're going for a run here.
Oh!
That would have been...
It looks like it did hit the stumps directly, but there's some quick work in the field by the wicketkeeper Tuaku. But that was good running in the end. It was just knocked on by the man at mid-off, and they managed to get through for the single. So very important to keep those runs coming. They've already got 4 off the first 2 deliveries of this over. and you just sense that maybe the momentum here might be shifting slightly in the favor of the Vipers.
देखें जेम्स, अगर हम बैटिंग की बात करें, वली खान, I know this kid very well. बहुत ही अच्छी बैटिंग करते हैं, अच्छी स्ट्राइक करते हैं, हिट अच्छी कर लेते हैं. तो जैसा कि मैंने शुरू में बोला है कि पूरे ओवर खेलना है इनको, वाइपर्स को पूरे ओवर खेलना है.
Oh, that one is gone down, potentially off the pad, I think, to the boundary at very fine leg, and that is just a slightly wayward delivery. And this is exactly what the Vipers will be looking for. Just hit the foot, didn't it there, Durant, of the batter?
Yeah, it does seem like it, and poor bowling from him. Shouldn't that line and length is not what you need to do, especially when the Vipers are on this run with a crawling back, a good total as well. Look at that run at 7.08.
Yeah, another good over this has been for the Vipers, and they're going to want to finish it well. Still 3 balls left in the over.
As we're talking, James, look at the run rate.
Another good running there, another single, rotating the strike.
And once again, another ball perhaps not going exactly where the batter had intended, but they're quite happy. They'll take the runs wherever they can get them at the moment.
That's exactly what we're talking about, James. Look at this over so far. Strike rotate अच्छा किया है. देखें 1s and 2s आए हैं इस ओवर में, और एक्स्ट्रा बाउंड्री भी आई है उनकी. 22 का 4 runs.
He picked that one up.
क्या शानदार छक्का लगाया है वली खान की तरफ से. James, exactly what I was telling you.
Yes, that man Wali Khan. Let's have a look at this Taj 7776. He just picks it up beautifully off a very full length and plays it well over the boundary into the field just in front of us here. And that was outstanding. It's exactly what they're looking for.
That projected score is climbing 78 at the moment.
Yeah, James, as I was saying, Wali Khan is not going to hold back.
Oh, that was beautifully hit, and sort of perhaps did get some assistance from the wind, but he hit it really well. Oh, and
That's going. That's another maximum.
Wow, this is absolutely great hitting by Wali Khan. जैसा कि मैंने बोला, जेम्स, ये होल्ड बैक नहीं करेंगे, अपनी शॉट्स खेलेंगे, और ये full toss था.
yeah, let's look at it again. It is a full toss. It's above waist height. It is signaled as a no ball, and it is punished anyway. Goes sailing over the boundary at that cricketer Trust of India sign. That is a massive 6. Game's changing in these 2 or 3 deliveries. Just be able to bunt that down to man at square leg. But that has been outstanding stuff from Wali Khan. And they've really taken that over apart there from Mbulelo Dube. Just look at that scorecard now. 61 for the loss of 5. And that means that they've scored the sum total of 53 runs in the 4 overs between over 4 and 7. Which is absolutely outstanding. Run rate of over 12 and over.
Yeah, James, exactly. क्या शानदार हिटिंग थी वली खान की तरफ से. जैसा कि मैंने बोला, वली खान होल्ड बैक नहीं करेंगे, अपनी हिट लगाएंगे ये. अपना अगर उनके एरिया में आप बॉल करेंगे तो वो आपको बख्शेंगे नहीं. वो अपनी हिट लगाएंगे वो.
Turning back to spin now. Sibulele Sibunzana, he's going to be coming back in for his second over. Took 1 for 3 in his first over. And 61 for 5. They've got 3 overs left. And Wali Khan's in the mood now. He's got Just wait and see what the changes might be. Maybe they're just changing the field. It's a bit of a delay here. Man going out to deep backward square. There's a man at deep mid-wicket. There's a man at long on, long off, and a deep cover. Oh, he has a go at that.
Just didn't get all of it, but scrape it through for a single.
Yeah, just through for the one, and as a bye, and actually signalled, I think it was a bye, but it's going to be the left-hander now. Callum Daniels on strike. He's also done well to get that scoring rate increasing.
से बोले ले अपना दूसरा ओवर करने के लिए आए हैं. पहला ओवर अच्छा था इनका, इसलिए कैप्टन ने सोचा इनको दोबारा लेके आते हैं, स्ट्राइक लगाते हैं. एक विकेट अगर निकलेगी तो स्कोर थोड़ा सा नीचे आ सकता है. Again, what a beautiful hitting by Wali Khan once again.
Well, he just tickles that one down to the man at short fine, and they'll be happy just to get another single. Keep that scoreboard ticking along.
देखिए जेम्स, पहले दो स्पिन के ओवर हमने जो देखे हैं, इतना बॉल स्पिन नहीं हुआ है. एंड पहले दो ओवर में आप देखें बॉल थोड़ा सा स्पिन हुआ है इस ओवर में. There's a bit spin.
Yeah, there is certainly some purchase on this surface. That just off the pads, trying to sweep that down past the man at short fine. Just goes off the pad, signalled by Jamie Davids. Just the 3 off the over. But I think it's just important they keep the strike rotating here. They are going to want to keep with the momentum they've got. 64 for the loss of 5 now.
Very good fielding.
Yeah, it was well played as well. It was a bit short and wide, but straight to the man at backward point. He was trying to pierce that gap that he's found already a couple of times. Not got hold of that fully. I think they're going to come back for 2. No, they're not. That's great fielding in the deep.
Excellent fielding.
Again, James, scoreboard को आप देखें तो 65 for 5, and there's still 1 ball left.
Well, who would have thought that when at the end of 3 overs they were 8 for the loss of 4? They've really done well here at the men from the Vipers. These two put up a good partnership.
Oh, that's brilliant bowling.
Yeah, beautifully bowled from Sibonzana, and in the end, it's only the 4 runs off the over. But the important thing, I think, for the Vipers is that they haven't lost another wicket. As we just see there, our sponsors for the teams: Billy 777, Cricketer, Trust of India, D247, ID247, JSK1, Winfair 247, World 777, and Golden 444. And it is going to be a change of bowling. It's going to be Mtia, Mangaliso Mtia, who's going to be coming in from the Gulf ticket end. And it's going to be very interesting to see. You just sense these two, Duranta, are more happy against the pace than they are against the spin.
It does seem like they're getting the bat to the ball easier when it comes to the pace. And I'm very excited to see this man bowling.
Yeah, batsman certainly like the pace on the bat, James, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. And if it's anywhere in there, in the arc for them, they're certainly hitting that as hard as they can.
Only a single.
Yeah, hit that very hard, just bouncing the ones down to the man in front of us here, Sikululu Rala, the left-handed paceman. Brilliant stuff from him again today. 3 wickets for 5 runs in his 2 overs. But I think the Vipers have really pulled this back well.
Very good shot. Bit of a misfield. They're coming back for 2. No. Only a single.
You sense, though, there was two there. Wasn't the throw coming in, wasn't that accurate.
But there's always that saying, you never run on a misfield.
That's true. Very good to remember that. Sometimes it does catch you out. As we see for the left-hander now, they've got a similar field. 2 men out on the offside.
James, as I hear excitement in the dugout, just next to me here.
Yeah, we have the Vipers here next to us, to our right, and certainly 68 for 5. If you'd have told them at the end of 3 overs, they would have got there. They would have asked for that any day. Got hold of that one.
God.
And where's that gone? That's gone miles.
That looked like a maximum for me. Yes, it is.
What an excellent shot there from the left-handed Callum Daniels. He just picks this one up beautifully, just short of a lead, but it just sat up with a little bit of tennis ball bounce.
He saw that cricket ball like a beach ball.
Oh, that is really putting them into the favourites almost for this match now. 74 for the loss of 5 in these conditions. You just sense that is a very good score already.
I went again. Did it clear the boundary? No, but it is a boundary nonetheless. 4 runs.
देखें जेम्स, अगर इस पेस के साथ अगर आप बॉल करेंगे तो आप बाहर से बॉल लेके आएंगे.
Did well there. Did Daniels, gave himself some width outside the off stump, created the width with that delivery. It was slanting across him, played it over the man at short. That's short there at third and down to the boundary for 4. He's having a full go at this one. And it's bouncing. He didn't get all of it.
Only 1, but they're going for 2. Oh, brilliant running. And the Vipers here next to us. Yes.
क्या खूबसूरत एफर्ट था उस रनिंग में. 2 रन इजीली लिए इन्होंने. इजीली 2 रन आ गए हैं इस बॉल पे.
They've got 15 off this over so far. They've got the extra delivery for the wide. Daniels is in the mood. You can just sense it.
Oh, that's another brilliant shot. Towards the boundary rope. It will get there. 4 runs.
एक दफा शानदार once again बहुत ही खूबसूरत शॉट कवर की जानब से और इजी 4 रन आएंगे इस बॉल पे. बहुत ही अच्छा ओवर गया है वाइपर्स की तरफ से. लेफ्ट हैंड बैट्समैन बहुत ही अच्छी निक में नजर आ रहे हैं.
Yeah, they've got the left-hand, right-hand combination working for them here, and these two have done exceptionally well. You can see their scoring rates are outstanding. 140 strike rate for Wally Khan and a 215 strike rate for Callum Daniels. These two are putting on the runs here to enable the Vipers to have something to bowl at. It looked as if they were gone for all money when they were 8 for 4 after 3 overs, and these two have pushed their total up to 84 for 5, 19 off the last over. Incredible stuff.
Yes, indeed, incredible. Oh, what a beautiful batting by these two pairs, Wali Khan and Daniels. बहुत ही शानदार पार्टनरशिप जा रही है दोनों बैट्समैन के बीच.
The all-important last over. Ball's been handed to Liaka Atoto. See what he can do. Pace on the ball again. We haven't seen too much variation from the pacemen today. Something that is we have seen quite a bit throughout the tournament. Let's see what Atoto can do. It's Wali Khan. He's going to be eyeing the boundary, no doubt, in this over.
Just supporting the batters out there in the middle to go for the second.
James, what went wrong in middle of the overs?
Yeah, could have been just the bowlers were just maybe trying a little bit too hard to get the wickets, and they weren't able to contain the striking. It's been some outstanding batting. I think what happened was when that little rain shower came down and we had the strategic timeout, batters were just able to set themselves better. Callum Daniels came in and hit his first 2 deliveries to the boundary for 4 from outside the off stump, and he really has done exceptionally well.
Another brilliant shot. And another single. That's all they need to do now in this last over. Rotate the strike. Get the singles.
You think, James, two-pace wicket or just some bad bowling?
I think they just weren't hitting the right lengths, and certainly weren't. Perhaps they were targeting the stumps a little bit and putting it in the arc like that, able to get the hit down the ground and play straight. I think we've seen some good cricket shots as well from the batters from the Vipers.
Indeed, James. ये अच्छा ओवर जा रहा है so far. 3 singles आई हैं. आखिरी ओवर खेल रहे हैं.
Yeah, who's going to finish better here, the Vipers or the Strikers? And that has been taken, that one. It was just pitched in a little bit short of a length. And the batter there did not get all of it, the left-hander, and just plays it straight to the man at long on. And you look at it again, he comes in, he just is short enough to play the shot, but he doesn't quite get all of it. And that's a good catch on the boundary.
Catch.
Indeed, that's a brilliant catch. Brilliant low catch.
So at the moment, it's honours are to Liaka Atoto in this over. Just the 3 singles and a wicket. And so more like it for the Strikers, but you just sense they lost their way somewhere around that 4th and 5th over as Callum Daniels comes into the applause of his teammates, and quite rightly so, scoring it over, strike rate of over 200 in that innings, as it's Sachin Bam, the man who takes his name from one of the greatest batters of all time, I think. Let's see what he can do.
देखना होगा कौन होगा असली एनिमल इस गेम में.
He's played that. He's done exactly what he needed to do, just played it out to get a single. Needs to be getting Wali Khan on strike for the last delivery.
James, wasn't it the full toss there? He could have hit anyway.
Yeah, he just picked out the man at extra cover, didn't he? So perhaps a bit unlucky with that one.
Yeah, last ball of the over.
On that might be signal wide, so he's going to have to bowl that one again. It was nip and tuck, that one, but getting them closer and ever closer to the score of 90. I would never have thought that the Vipers were going to get that far.
No, never, especially after that first over. Very good batting comeback.
Oh, he has the go, but he's not able to make contact. Gazes up to the skies and says, no, why did I miss that? And they have set the Strikers an imposing total, you must say, of 90 to win this match. 89 for the loss of 6. It is the Vipers end on. And with the conditions out there and the great bowling we saw early up from the Strikers, it has been an outstanding batting performance from the Vipers to get to that 89 for the loss of 6, largely thanks to this man coming off the field now, Wali Khan, and the young left-hander Callum Daniels. And it will give them something to bowl at as we look at that scorecard for them. The 2 big names there, well, 3 scorers really. Juan Collison started it with those 2 big sixes. Wali Khan, 23 of 18, and Callum Daniels, 29 of 15. And 89 for 6, you'll feel that the Vipers will think they can defend that total.
Yeah, certainly, James. बहुत ही अच्छा स्टार्ट था स्ट्राइकर्स की तरफ से. जैसे राला ने स्टार्ट किया, पहले 2 ओवर में उन्होंने I mean, look at the economy of 2.5 and taking 3 wickets upward. And I mean, that is some comeback by Vipers.
And as we go now to have a look at the highlights of that first innings. I'm here with Alex Scullard of the Victoria Vipers. Alex, you are going to be having a bat first. Are you looking forward to that?
Yes, 100%. Looking to put a lot of runs on the board today. I'm feeling good, and yeah, I'm excited.
You've had a good tournament so far, Victoria Vipers, and looking forward to this tournament as it goes ahead.
Yeah, had a good start. We've been doing quite well actually, and the whole team is very good vibes, and we're excited for the game today as well.
I wish you all the best for the match today. I hope it goes well. Thank you very much. And we're going to chat to Siyabonga Venge from the Soloman Strikers. Siyabonga, you're having a bowl first today, and how do you feel about that?
I mean, the weather's nice. I mean, I think we got more advantages of like bowling first and everything. It's quite windy, so the ball's going to shape a little bit, and I think it's really a good weather. And the turf is it's probably like sticky, and it's probably going to bowl. It's going to be a nice. I think it's going to be a good. I think going to have fun here. I think, yeah.
That's good. And your batting point of view, you open the batting for the team. Are you looking forward to getting out there in the middle?
Really, I've been waiting. I really wanted to bat first, but like, unfortunately, you're not gonna always get what you want. I mean, but yeah, grateful for everything, and looking forward to bat too.
That's wonderful. Wishing you all the best for the match today. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
T10 Cricket Ka Asli Animal. It is the match tomorrow between the Belleville Blasters, sponsored by D247, and Strandfontein Saints, sponsored by Cricketer Trust of India. This match tomorrow at 10 a.m. local time, noon UAE time, and 1:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. And this is very much a competition between the two top teams in the tournament, both sitting on 4 points at the moment. And it is going to be interesting to see who comes out on top of this match tomorrow. And we are going to see the umpires for the match today. This very important clash between the Victoria Vipers, sponsored by ID247, and the Soloman Strikers, sponsored by Winfair 247. And it is umpire Jamie Davids and Mwande Tambai that will be making their way out onto the field shortly, and they will be followed by the green machine, the men in green, the Vipers from Victoria, and they will be going out onto the field to try and defend this score of 89 for the loss of 6 that they got in that first innings. And with me here, I'm James King, the Cape Fox. With me here, Durant Goosen. Durant, that was really a great batting effort in the end from the Vipers after being 8 for 4.
That was amazing. I was just talking to one of our producers here, and I said, I didn't even think they're going to make 230. 89 for 6. It's amazing.
Yeah, some brilliant batting in the middle overs there, particularly once the power play was over. They were able to then capitalize on some perhaps a little bit of indifferent bowling from the seamers of the team from the Strikers. 2 of their seam bowlers both going for 19 in the only overs that they bowled. So it has been a target that I'm sure they'll think they can defend.
It does look like a defendable target all of a sudden. There's another thing to take in consideration is the conditions are a bit better now to bat in.
Yes, it certainly looked like it. It looked like the ball was coming on nicely onto the bat, which is what you would really want in these conditions. As we said at the pitch report, there is something in it for the bowlers, especially first up. But the ball perhaps getting a little bit wet in the outfield, making it a bit more difficult for the bowlers to sort of pitch it perhaps where they exactly want to. And it was the batters from the Vipers that took full toll of a little bit of indifferent bowling from the Strikers as they got further into that their bowling effort. And here with me is also Kashif. Kashif, your feeling in terms of whether you think this total is defendable for the Vipers or not?
देखें welcome for the second inning, James. देखें अगर कंडीशन को अगर आप देखें और आप देखें वाइपर्स के जो बॉलर्स हैं, and I don't think it will be easier strikers to to get it over.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the Vipers start. They're going to have to start well, you feel, just to peg these batters back and make sure that they restrict them in the power play overs and continue to bowl good lines and lengths. There is certainly something in it for the bowlers, but we did see with the innings from the Vipers, there's also something in it for the batters. As we look at Siabonga Venge's numbers, just 2 matches, and he's 19 runs, a good strike rate for him. And there was the young man that I spoke to before the match this afternoon, shall I say, and he's very happy to be out there. And with him, Sibulele Sibunzana, just 20 runs for him in his 2 matches so far, and now into his 3rd match for the team from the strikers. It's going to be Akil Abbas that's going to be opening the bowling, the left armer, and he's also bowled well in the tournament so far. Looks like he's going to be bowling around the wicket first up.
Yeah, James, indeed, one of the best bowler of this tournament as well, Akil Abbas. अगर आप उनकी एवरेज देखें, एवरेज जस्ट 12 पॉइंट समथिंग, तो बहुत ही अच्छे बॉलर हैं, लेफ्टी हैं, ओपन करेंगे विक्टोरिया वाइपर्स की तरफ से.
Yeah, I've seen that ball swinging in very nicely for Rala. Will Abbas do the same?
Speak.
Have a look. Doesn't seem the umpire gave it a wide. Dot ball.
Yeah, dot ball, that one just going across the right-hander. Be interesting to see if Abbas does have the one that's going to be coming back into the right-handed batter. He's to probably pitch that just a little bit closer to the batter.
I tell you, James, he does it both sides.
Yeah, he's holding that beautiful new white ball he's got in his hands.
Still yet to get off the mark. Very good bowling.
As we speak, James, yeah, there you have it.
Yeah, there you have it. That's the one that goes into the right-handers. We see 4 of our sponsors there: Cricket, Trust of India, D247, ID247, and JSK1. And really fantastic, the sponsors being able to bring this tournament to us and to you, the viewers. We hope you're enjoying the broadcast here from us. As Akil Abbas, no runs yet off his bowling. Oh, he bowled him.
Wow.
What a beauty. And that is the one he gets to come back into the right-hander.
Unbelievable bowling.
What a great start by Akil Abbas. बहुत ही शानदार start as we speak, James. जैसे मैंने आपको बोला, दोनों तरफ से swing करते हैं. And you have both sides.
What a beauty that was, just pegging back middle and off stump, and you caught it there, Kashif. Absolutely perfect delivery, very similar to what Sikalulu Rala was able to do in the Vipers innings.
And that finisher was disturbed. Very, very good bowling.
And that is exactly the kind of start that you want to make if you are the bowling team, as it's Mangaliso and Tia coming to the crease. He's batted twice in the competition so far. Highest score of 17, average of 12 from his 2 innings. And he's joining his partner there, Sibunzana, and yet to get off the mark. So it is 1 wicket, but no runs yet off Akil Abbas's bowling. Good stuff from the left armer.
Young lefty, Akil Abbas. Victoria Vipers के bowler. कोई सी भी condition इनको दे दें, आपको wickets लेके देंगे. Doesn't matter the condition, you'll take your wickets, James.
Well, he has been on the money. Certainly right straight up here. Got the wicket of Wenger, and he's got Tia in his sights now. He's away from us. That's beautifully played.
That's a brilliant shot. First boundary, first runs.
Wow. What a great shot through the covers. क्या शानदार स्टार्ट किया है. थोड़ा सा पिचअप बॉल था.
That one just angling more across the right-hander, and he just frees his arms beautifully. Play that one over the inner ring. He's got... isn't any protection on that boundary. The man he's got in the deep, actually on the leg side. He's going to have to target those stumps more now, Akil Abbas. Oh, that one, he just chalks that, and it's in the air, and the bowler perhaps thinking for a second he might have had a chance to take that.
Just out of reach.
Almost stuck somewhere, James.
Yeah. And Tia, after that first beautiful shot, just struggling with that second delivery. Abbas is going to want to be targeting these stumps into the right-hander. He's got a man at deep fine leg and at deep backward square. That's exactly where he has bowled it, and that's to the man at fine leg. So they only take the single. So I think that it will be advantage there to the Vipers after that first over.
Oh, yeah, no, most definitely. That's very, very good bowling from them. And again, it's almost like a carbon copy of the first over of innings number 1.
Yeah, great bowling there from Akil Abbas. And Kashif, you called it. You said he can do it. He can make it go both ways. He certainly got that working with that first wicket. So it is Tia who's going to be facing. And not sure who the bowler is. We're just going to see who the bowlers are.
Yes, that will be Shami van Wyk.
Shami van Wyk, the man who unfortunately got that first bowler from when he was batting. So he's going to want to make sure that he makes these strikers, batters pay for that with his bowling. Outstanding stuff from him so far in the tournament. Just in his second match now, he's got a couple of wickets, and he has bowled well for the team. He's a tall, strong man, and he'll be coming towards us from the Taj 777 end. So, and it looks, no, I thought the wicketkeeper perhaps for a minute was going to be standing up to the stumps, but he's not. It's Tia who's on strike. There's a man in the deep on the cover boundary, and a man at third. Neatly played into the leg side. They could go through. No, they don't go through for 2.
Again, you never run on a misfield.
They certainly learned that. And Tia was very keen to come back for the second, but he was actually dissuaded by his partner. Just a single so far. Run rate already, having that first over only going for 5, is already up to 9.5 and over. When it starts to get above 10, it starts to become a little bit difficult for the chasing team, particularly if they are losing wickets.
Yeah, क्या कमाल का स्टार्ट था अकील अब्बास की तरफ से. Shami van Wyk.
Now got 2 men out on the leg side. Whoa.
Oh, a clear delivery.
Wow. I'm surprised. At the start of the match, I said we're not going to see any bounces, but what a bouncer that was. Almost like there was a spring in that ball.
Well, there was also some swing with that too. One, it was a beautiful bouncer, absolutely perfectly directed, and nothing the batter could do but sway out of the way.
I mean, James, look at his height.
That's a good delivery, angling across the left-hander. Shami van Wyk, he's shown that he not only can hit the pitch hard, he's also able to get he's got a little bit of guile there. He's able to get that one to go across the left-hander. Maybe he's got one that comes in as well.
If anyone who would want to pitch up, that's him, James. Shami van Wyk.
Good delivery and good fielding as well. Good shot. In fact, good cricket all round there. as it was well fielded in extra cover. They do get through for the single. Is normally a single to the man out on the ring every time you play it. And Tia on strike again now.
लास्ट टाइम जब हमने देखा था विक्टोरियाज की तरफ से 5 सीमर्स इन्होंने ट्राई किए थे, पांचों के पांच देयर वाज नो स्पिन एट ऑल फ्रॉम विक्टोरिया वाइपर्स. तो क्या आज भी वही हमको देखने को मिलेगा? Well, today they'll keep this the seamer on, or they'll bring spin.
Yeah, I think they very much rely on their pace attack to get them the wickets. Shami is trying to do his namesake, what his namesake Mohammed Shami would do. That's beautifully played, but there is a man at extra cover. I'm sorry, cover on the boundary. So just the single. It's been a very good over from Shami van Wyk so far. Just the 3 runs. He's really going to want to. He's going to want to finish this well with another dot, probably.
Indeed, that was a beautiful cover drive, but through to the fielder. Luckily, there was a sweeper there, James. Otherwise, nobody was stopping that one.
No. Oh, he's picked that up beautifully. Is it going to the man in the deep? It is!
That's caught!
Akil Abbas takes the catch, and that one is just not able to clear the boundary from the left-handed batter, and the man at backward square leg comes around. Let's have a look at this again. He just picks it up. It is there to hit, but he doesn't get all of it. And coming around, Akil Abbas takes an excellent catch. Almost looks nonchalant as he takes that, as easy as you like. And Shami gets the wicket.
Indeed, James, that's an excellent catch, excellent running catch, though.
Yeah, it really was good fielding. He picked it up pretty early. It's not easy conditions out there to take a catch. It's very windy. The wind is swirling, coming into the face of the man who was going around to take that catch. But he's taken the breakthrough. It is the Vipers that finish the second over very well and take the second wicket, and already scoreboard pressure there for the men from the strikers.
जैसा कि हमने चाहा था कि दोनों बॉलर्स की तरफ से अच्छा स्टार्ट मिला है. दोनों ही बॉलर्स ने अपनी पहले ओवर में विकेट्स हासिल की. अकील अब्बास और शामी van Wyk के तरफ से बहुत शानदार स्टार्ट विक्टोरिया वाइपर्स की जानब से.
Yeah, really good start for the Vipers in their bowling attack. And just looking at that permutation there, 82 needed from 48 balls. It's over 10 and over now.
Brilliant.
Wow, what a cracking delivery that was.
Unbelievable.
That is almost a carbon copy of the first dismissal, hitting between the middle and off stump. Brilliant stuff. Take us through this, Durant.
It says a lot in names. Amazing. Got swing on the ball, totally mistimed it, and the furniture was disrupted.
देखें इतना ज़्यादा swing नहीं हुआ था, straighter ball था. इतना ज़्यादा swing नहीं हुआ था. I think batsman totally missed it.
Yeah, it was a lovely delivery. Just that inducker into the right-hander, just straightened on the right-hander after it pitched. A little bit of shape perhaps in the air as well as off the seam, and Akil Abbas has done it again for his team. The Vipers are fully on top here, as it is 8 for the loss of 3 are the strikers into the third over. Almost a carbon copy of where the Vipers were at exactly the same time.
And I just wanted to touch on that. It is very similar at the moment of where the Vipers were at this stage of their innings. So still, we can't discount them or count them out of the game yet. Anything can happen, especially after that strategic timeout.
Wow, what a great delivery that was. What a beautiful scenery for any bowler.
Yeah, that's exactly what he wants to see. He sees those bails, those zing bails with the lights flashing as they go up in the air when he hits that stump in that middle and off stump line. It was a brilliant stuff from Akil Abbas.
You just cannot play him.
Yeah, he got that one to come in to the right-hander, and he's going to have Tiwako to bowl out now. The captain, Tiwako, he has got a job to do here for his team. He is going to need to stay there for a long period if they are going to get anywhere close here, the left-hander. So It's going to be left arm over the wicket to the left-handed batter, and he can make the ball come into the left-handed lander, or he can make the ball go away from the left-hander. So going to have to be very careful here.
देखें जेम्स, कंडीशन बहुत खूबसूरत है फास्ट बॉलिंग के लिए, और स्पेशली विक्टोरिया वाइपर्स में बहुत ही शानदार सीमर्स हैं, बहुत ही सॉलिड और स्ट्रॉन्ग लाइनअप है उनकी सीमर्स की.
Most definitely. They have got the seamers to do this work for them today. Oh, that is play to the man at short fine. Was that a catch?
There was just a brilliant stop. Very good fielding. He had to stretch to get to that.
He's actually surprised, James.
Yeah, it did look like it with the fielder there at short fine was surprised. So it just flicked off the pads, and he did well to stop that one. If it had gone past him, you think it probably, even though the outfield is a little bit slow, may have gone down to the boundary for 4. As it's Pumzi Gabada to face his first ball, the right-hander. And Abbas, he is on fire here. He's going to be fancying another one to disturb the timber.
Yeah, most definitely, James. Fielding की अगर बात करें, he's almost like the ball woken him up.
Holding this one a little bit across the sea. I think he's looking for the swing here again. Yeah, that's well done, well bowled and well run by these two.
Straight off the mark there.
You wouldn't wanna be in that side of, and especially Akhil Abbas ऐसी bowling कर रहे हैं तो batsmen चाहेंगे कि वो non-stroke area पे ही खड़े हों जाके.
Yeah, I think Mpumzi Gabada thinking the best way to play Akhil Abbas is from the bowler's end. Just running through for that quick single. Tuwaku on strike. Can't get all of that. It'll be to the man at extra cover, an easy single as it's to his left. So just getting the scoreboard ticking along. Make sure they're getting some runs here. 11 for 3. Still inside the power play. Just the one boundary so far for the men from the strikers. Akhil Abbas got 2 balls left in his spell. Is he going to finish well for the Vipers? Another excellent delivery. Straight down to Shami van Wyk here at mid-on.
Yeah, no doubt, James. एक दफा फिर full ball करने की try किया था, लेकिन थोड़ा सा leg angle हो गया इनका.
Yeah, he's bowling that full ball, gives it the chance to swing a little bit in the air, and he's going to want to try and see if he can get the wicket of Tuwaku on this delivery. And another excellent delivery, but it is very good running there from these two. Off the pad it was of Tuwaku, and they've taken 5 singles after the wicket, which is probably good from their point of view, that they have got to the stage where they're 13 for 3 at the end of the power play. That is at the same stage. The Vipers were 8 for the loss of 4, but it was, in fact, in overs 4 until 7 that after Juan Collison came in, that the Vipers certainly started taking to the bowling of the strikers. So this period of play now is going to be absolutely crucial.
42 balls, 72 runs needed. क्या Soloman strikers ये chase कर पाएंगे?
Yeah, it's not an easy task for them. Over 10 and over. And do we have a change of bowling here? Is it still Shami van Wyk? It's not. It's a change of bowler.
Wali Khan.
Wali Khan. Thank you very much, Kashif. Haven't seen him bowl yet. It's the first time he's going to be bowling in the tournament. The right armour.
Yeah, James, as I say, he'll be playing his first game today. First time you'll be seeing him bowling. Wali Khan, बहुत ही अच्छे bowling है.
Oh, he's going to have to bowl that one again.
Yeah, James, अच्छी line and length से bowling करते हैं. बैक ऑफ लेंथ इनका एरिया है बॉलिंग का, ज़्यादा योग बॉल पे नहीं जाते हैं, बैक ऑफ लेंथ रखते हैं, अपनी बॉल को, अपने एरिया को मेंटेन रखते हैं एक ही एरिया पे.
Yeah, he looks like he could be the type of bowler who bowls a heavy ball. And that is... that's turned down the appeal by the umpire. Just flicked the pad. They don't get through for the leg bye, though. It's well done by the keeper there. Just have a look at this one again, and that pitching outside the line of leg stump. That probably would have gone on to hit the stumps, but a good decision by umpire Jamie Davids. That's got an edge on that one. It's coming straight down to the man at third who's on the boundary. And they get through for the single.
They are struggling to find the boundaries here. And I must say the conditions out there is getting more and more difficult to bat in. Dark clouds overhead and there's a horrible cold breeze coming across the ground.
Yeah, I think they're just going to have to run quicker to get warmer.
Yes, does seem like it.
It's going to be Gabada on strike for the first time to Wali Khan. He's pulled it back nicely. I think it was better for him to go over the wicket to the left-hander. Certainly was better after that first wide. He's towards us again now from the Taj 777 end. Oh, that was certainly not intended to be played there. Was trying to guide that one down to third, and it just went straight back off the bat towards the bowler. That was an interesting shot.
Yeah, as I say, James, back of length hit करते हैं, अच्छी लेंथ पे बॉल फेंकते हैं वली खान, और वो अच्छा स्टार्ट है इनकी तरफ से.
Nicely played, but it's not going to get past the man at extra cover. The three men, they've got 5 men in the ring, sorry, 4 men in the ring on the offside, and that's preventing any thought of a single in that instance. They did get through for the single there. It's been a good over so far. Now he's had the wide to start off with. Another good delivery. It's only going to go through for one. No boundaries in this over, Durant, so far.
No, so it's very good from Wali Khan.
Yeah, बहुत ही खूबसूरती से वली खान ये ओवर ख़त्म करते हुए, लेकिन फील्डिंग की मुझे कोई समझ नहीं आई. इनकी 3 फील्डर्स इन्होंने बाहर बाउंड्रीज पे लिए हुए हैं. जैसी बॉलिंग ये कर रहे हैं, ऐसा लग नहीं रहा कि जैसे बैट्समैन इनको हिट लगाएंगे.
Oh, that was really well bowled into the pitch there from Wali Khan and surprised the batter. Bit of nice bounce there and through to the captain, Mahmoud Peterson. He's going to be really, really happy about this display so far from his bowlers, as it is 18 for the loss of 3 after 4 overs. So just batting at 4.5 an over, and that is well short of where they need to be. As we look at our sponsors there, this tournament powered by Wolf 777, umpire sponsor Golf Ticket, and looking at the scorecard there, both batters on 4 and strike rates of less than 100. And these sponsors at the bottom there, as you see, Billy 777, Cricketer Trust of India, D247, ID247, JSK1, Winfares 247, World 777, and Golden 444. They need 72 of 36 deliveries. That is exactly 12 and over, as it's Shami van Wyk. Straight to the backward point. It's just a single. And that is not enough at the moment. They need 2 runs off every ball, as the conditions here, a little bit of a rain squall coming over the ground.
Well, they did put the lights on now, so the dark overcast weather won't play a part. Over the rain is falling. And it's just, the strikers are starting to struggle here to get the 2 runs. Only singles. It's just been absolutely great bowling from the Vipers. Case in point, the previous ball.
That was an excellent delivery there from Shami van Wyk. Slower ball, bowled it short into the pitch, and really batter threw on the shot far too early, missed the ball completely.
was very good fielding from the bowler.
This has been an excellent over so far from Shami van Wyk.
And now the heavens have opened up.
And once again, another squall of rain coming across the ground. This one is quite heavy. We did have one similarly in the innings of the Vipers. That's played down the ground. It'll be stopped here by Abbas. They're only going to get through for the single. In fact, it hits the stumps, unfortunately, for the fielder. And as does happen sometimes, just ricochets away, and they're able to go through for a second. It's not really an overthrow. It's just that ball hitting the stumps. Pretty unfortunate to be rewarded like that for being accurate.
लेकिन जेम्स वेदर को अगर आप देखें तो काफ़ी अच्छा नहीं रहा है पूरा दिन.
That's well played into the covers, and that is going to stop before the boundary. No, it's not.
Got it almost nearly stopped right in front of that boundary wedge.
That's an excellent shot indeed. थोड़ा सा wide किया था ball शामी की तरफ से.
Yeah, it was just short and wide, and he was able to play that nicely over the cover field. There is nobody on the boundary in the deep on the offside, as the rain squall seems to now have departed us. Oh, that was difficult for the wicket keeper. Not sure if he got a touch on that. I don't think he did. But another good spell there from Shami van Wyk. Just the 10 off his 2 overs, and it's 25 for the loss of 3. And it is now time for the golf ticket strategic timeout.
जी हाँ दोस्तों, 5वें ओवर की समाप्ति के बाद अब समय हो चुका है गल्फ टिकट स्ट्रेटेजिक टाइम आउट का. जैसा कि हम देख सकते हैं, गल्फ टिकट द्वारा स्पॉन्सर्ड हमारी ड्रिंक्स कार्ट अब मैदान में आ रही है और दोनों टीमों के खिलाड़ियों को रिफ्रेशमेंट्स देगी. अपने दर्शकों को ये मैं याद दिला देना चाहता हूं कि गल्फ टिकट है यूएई का सबसे ज्यादा भरोसेमंद ऑनलाइन लॉटरी ड्रॉ. ये है फुली रेगुलेटेड, रजिस्टर्ड एंड ऑथराइज्ड लॉटरी ड्रॉ फ्रॉम यूएई. आप अभी gulfticket.com पे जाके अपनी किस्मत का खेल खेल सकते हैं. जी हां दोस्तों, gulfticket.com पे जाएं, वहां पे लॉग इन करें, अपना अकाउंट खोलें और खेलिए अपनी किस्मत का खेल. अपने सपनों को उड़ान भरिए और मौका दीजिए अपनी जिंदगी को बदलने का gulfticket.com के साथ. गल्फ टिकट की टैगलाइन है शेयरिंग मिलियन स्माइल्स, और ऐसे ही करोड़ों लोगों के चेहरों पे मुस्कुराहट लाने के बाद गल्फ टिकट आपकी जिंदगी में भी खुशियां भर सकता है. आपको केवल ये करना है कि gulfticket.com पे जाएं, वहां पे अपना अकाउंट खोलें और हिस्सा लें गल्फ टिकट के वीकली ऑनलाइन लॉटरी ड्रॉज में. बिल्कुल दोस्तों, गल्फ टिकट सिर्फ एक प्लेटफॉर्म नहीं है, यह है एक सिम्फनी ऑफ होप, एक कैनवस ऑफ पॉसिबिलिटीज, एक टेस्टमेंट है पावर ऑफ ड्रीम्स के लिए. अब समय बर्बाद ना करें, तुरंत जाइए gulfticket.com पे और खेलिए अपनी किस्मत का खेल, क्योंकि गल्फ टिकट ही है यूएई का सबसे ज्यादा भरोसेमंद ऑनलाइन लॉटरी ड्रॉ.
And Taj 777 presents Taj Cricket Club League T10 Cricket Ka Asli Animal. It's the match tomorrow between the Belleville Blasters, sponsored by D247, and the Strandfontein Saints, sponsored by Cricketer Trust of India. Both teams on 4 points, and that match will be tomorrow at 10 o'clock local time. That is noon UAE time and 1:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. So we have a new bowler for the Vipers, as there's a little bit of sunshine over the ground. It's Juan Collison, and as you said, Kashif, they are continuing with the pace attack here, the Vipers, and it'll be Collison who really started with the impetus in the 6th and 7th overs for the Vipers when they were batting. Is he going to be turning the match in their favour with his bowling? He's away from us now. That's well played into the covers, but straight to the captain, Mahmoud Peterson, and there is just the single. Durant at the same stage after 5 overs. It was the Vipers on 29 for the loss of 4, and the Strikers are 25 for the loss of 3. Yeah. So very close on that, but it was in these 2 overs, overs 6 and 7, that the Vipers scored a total of 32 runs.
This next 2 overs is going to make or break this match for them. And the Vipers, at the moment, you just get the feeling that they've got that first foot in the door towards victory, yeah?
Yeah, just looking for some sawdust here for the bowlers' run-ups, and just wanting to make sure that the bowler lands well there. It seems like he's having a little bit of a problem there with the run-up, and perhaps his landing areas there for the bowler, Juan Collison. We have had quite a lot of rain here, and it's just a testament to the work done by the staff here at this ground that they've been able to get this cricket on at all today. And we're really very thankful that we've been able to bring you this match. As it is Collison, he's going to continue to bowl. This time he's going to be bowling around the wicket to the left-handed Tiwaku. He's on 10 off 11. You sense that a lot will depend on this batter. He's hit that straight down the ground, and so straight that it's actually demolished the stumps at the bowler's end. They just get through for the single. Singles are not enough, though, at the moment for the men from the Strikers. They need some boundaries.
जेम्स, अगर आप स्कोर्स की बात करें दोनों टीम की तरफ से, 5 ओवर के बाद विक्टोरिया वाइपर्स से 29 for 4 and Strikers were on 25 for 3, so they are not far from each other. देखिए, 1-2 ओवर आपका टोटली मैच का पासा पलट देगा. लेकिन 1-2 ओवर में आपको पता चल जाएगा कि अगर अच्छा ओवर, अगर आप 15-20 ओवर का एक ओवर आ जाता है, and it will be completely changed.
Exactly the thing. It just is going to take one big over from the batting side, or one over where you get a couple of wickets for the bowling team, and this match is going to turn. It's certainly some runs are needed now, though, some boundaries needed by the men in orange if they are going to get to this target of 90. 63 needed in 28 balls. It's a big ask for them.
It's looking like Mount Everest now. It's a mountain to climb for them. And again, these next 2 overs are of the utmost importance. Boundaries, they need it. It sounds almost like a given, but they need to have boundaries now. But with bowling like that...
Yeah, that is an excellent delivery. Not much that you can do with that. Pitching nicely up off the length and not able to maneuver anything there. It certainly wasn't sitting up. He's got some pace here. Collison is looking really positive. Tuwaku on strike now, the left-hander. It's going to be coming around the wicket to him, I think. And that's a bit of a slower delivery. It's again played just to the man at deep backward square, and they only get through for the single. So 4 singles, I think, Kashif, that the Vipers will be very happy with that so far.
Yeah, no doubt.
No ball.
Yeah, no doubt, James. Absolutely, they must be very happy. The captain must be very proud. जैसा उन्होंने bowling किया है so far. I mean, they're leading pace attack with Wali Khan, Shami, and Akil Abbas. Wow, I mean, absolutely brilliant up there.
And that is played in the air. It's going to be, you'll take the catch, but it's not out. It is, no, of course, because it is a free hit, but they just get through for the single. So that ball was played up in the air. They tried to play it out the ground, but the no ball has not been too costly for Collison as they just take the single. And it is 2 balls left still in this over. So is the no ball going to be costly for him in terms of the extra delivery? Yeah, it's just played, and they're going through for the second, and they do well, in fact, to get through for the 2.
Very good running, and the keeper just couldn't get a hand to it. That could have been so nearly a run out.
Yeah, like I said, James, the cricket is so, so funny. Sometimes can be so crucial. Sometimes.
That's a good slower delivery and played to the man at extra cover, and Collison's ended the over well. It did cost him 8 runs, but it's still lower than what the required rate is for the strikers, and it is going to be difficult, you feel, for them. These 2 that have been at bat, they both have been in for a while now. Strike rates both below 100, though. They're going to need to improve that. It's 58 needed now off, that should be 24 balls, I think. So it is now getting close to 15 and over, and it was this next over you can see on the Manhattan there.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, huge over that just took the men from the Vipers right up into an area where they were batting at well over, the batting close to 10 and over. And change of bowling from this, the golf ticket end's going to be back with Wali Khan.
Yeah, James, as I was saying, look, 1 or 2 over change कर सकते हैं इस गेम को. Definitely, we've seen such a chase happening. बहुत बार हमने देखा है कि आखिरी ओवर तक अगर गेम जा रही है, and it's very possibility अगर कि chase भी हो भी सकता है. There's no doubt about it.
A very important over coming up here for Wali Khan. It's 6 overs gone. Scored 33 for the loss of 3.
Somewhere in the world, someone's got their feet up.
Played well by Tuaku, but I don't think they're going to go for 2.
This is going to be very
That's
close.
Brilliant running.
Unbelievable.
Absolutely fantastic running there by Mpumzi Gabada. And have gone with the replay. So this may be that his bat was in the air. We're just waiting to see what the umpires have seen here. And we're just looking at it now. And he is it's safe. He is safe there.
Very good. Keeping that bat on the ground.
Wonderful to have these replays showing the run-out situations, and very clear for us, and helps the third umpire with his decision. So they do get back for the 2, which is great running from Mpumzi Gabada.
Yeah, no doubt, James. बहुत ही शानदार और अच्छी coverage है इस tournament में, जैसे कि आपने बोला.
There you see it, not out.
Get the replays. एक दफा फिर ball हवा में.
Lands just safely, didn't get all of that at all. Tuaku gets back for 2, though. It was in the air for a long, long time.
Fielder थे वहाँ पे शामी फनवाइक, कोशिश की थी, लेकिन थोड़ा सा ड्रॉप शॉट हुआ, उनके सामने बॉल गिरी. कोशिश अच्छी थी फील्डर की जानिब से. अच्छी बॉलिंग कर रहे हैं वली खान.
Got hold of that, but it's in the air.
Oh, my word. He dropped it.
And he's also fumbled it there again, and they get back for 2, and they're going to get through for 3. So
this is starting to look like a big over.
It is indeed a bit of pandemonium there, and that is so far. It's conceded 2 runs, 2 runs and 3 runs, so they got 7 runs off the first 3 deliveries. and that should have been taken, that catch. And that is, we see how expensive that is potentially going to be. It's Tawaku, the left-hander. The captain of the team's been dropped, and that would have been a crucial wicket for the Vipers.
Again, you can't blame a bowler here. मैं आपको बताता चलूं, वली खान is a very good bowler. और एक पेस के साथ ये बॉल नहीं करते हैं. And I'll tell you, James, he's got a very good slow ball. I hope you'll try.
And that's good bowling and good work from the wicketkeeper too there.
Very good bowling. That's the type of bowling you need to win a game, to put that scoreboard pressure on.
Yeah, that is dot ball, and the more dot balls they have, the Vipers, the more they're going to feel that they are well on top in this game. And there is 51 needed off 20 balls now. It is getting to be a difficult, an even more difficult task for the strikers. It's beautifully played, though. Beautifully played into the offside. It's not going to go to the boundary, though. They're back for two. Man at short third, man at deep third comes round and fields.
Yeah, James, look, ones and twos can certainly help the team. Like I said, James, एक अच्छा ओवर चेंज कर सकता है पूरी गेम को.
A nice bit of shape on that. It doesn't pitch it. They're only going to go through for one. And that would have been suicide to try to second there. It's the end of the Wali Khan over. It's the end of his spell. And the score, I think, at the moment, 43 for the loss of 3 after 7. And they now are 18 runs behind where the Vipers were. It's 42 for 3 after the, after 7 overs. So they're only batting at 6 and over. And you look at that Manhattan there, you can see where they're actually not, they are quite far behind where the Vipers were at the same stage.
This is getting very difficult there. You can see 48 needed of 18.
Deccan James, Deccan James, I don't want to be negative here, but 1 over, just 1 over can change a game here.
Yeah.
Ek over.
Yeah, 1 over can change the game, definitely, but they do need 16 per over to win this game now. Juan Collison, he's conceded 8 of his first over. How's he going to do here? He's got out of that. It's up.
There's a man underneath it, and he dropped it again.
Dropped it again. It's the same fielder that has dropped that catch for the second time, and that is Ahmed Bayoumi. He's dropped one on the boundaries now, and in fact, there just signaled 1 short run. So in the carnage that was that one going up in the air, the batters also didn't manage to. They actually didn't got a short run. It's going to be the right-hander on strike here. Oh, he tries to...
very good, he gave it a wide.
Yeah, that was interesting there from Collison, just trying to bowl a shorter one into the batter, Gabada.
Those are the catches you're supposed to catch and to make. Right underneath you.
Practice those a lot, all the time.
The Vipers are going to hope that's not going to come back to bite them.
Definitely.
Brilliant delivery.
Yeah, it's good from Collison. He's come back well there after conceding that wide. So interesting, Kashif, that they continue to go with pace here, are the men from the Vipers.
Yeah, a great start. Great bowling by Victoria Vipers, no doubt, James.
That's up in the air. Who wants that one? The bowlers.
There's 3 guys there.
Oh, they miss it again. That is the 3rd catch there that's been missed by the men from the Vipers. We had 3 men going for it. We hope that that fielder is okay there. Let's look at this one again. Duran, it goes up high in the air off Gabada's bat.
Three fielders underneath that ball. And it just got lost in translation, I think, between three of them. And this is now the time for the strikers to capitalize on these mistakes.
Yeah, it's 5 off the over so far. That was Callum Daniels, the young man, trying to get underneath that delivery. That catch, should I say, not able to do so. Looks like we may have a replacement potentially coming on.
James, catches win matches, James.
Yep, they do indeed. We've seen 2 catches definitely go down where the fielder got their hands to them. And it is going to be the fielder, Callum Daniels, is going to come off the field.
And you could just see the frustration on Juan Collison's face there, trying to rearrange his field. He was dropped twice.
Yeah, he's been the unlucky bowler. That's got to be somebody's got. That's the keeper's, surely. And yes, he's taken. And finally, a catch is taken off Juan Collison's bowling. And that is a relief for the young man.
That's 3rd time's the charm.
देखें, 2 catches drop होने के बाद फिर भी उन्होंने अपनी line नहीं छोड़ी. He bowled exactly the same line.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that really wasn't a very clever shot there from Gabada. Just going for it. He has to go for it, though, you feel now.
Yeah, but one just feels that it's already done with 43 needed from 14. It's going to be very difficult. You're going to need something special to happen here for them to get over the mark.
Can Umbulelo Dube do that for them? The young man now coming to the crease to join his captain, Tuaku. Tuaku has played a good innings so far. We should look at Dube's strike rate is good, but they need actually more than a 140 strike rate at the moment. Into his 3rd innings, he scored 24 runs, the best of 19. The strikers, though, are under the pump here. It is not going to be easy for them.
James, last time जब इनको देखा था दुबे को last match में अच्छा strike किया था इन्होंने. अच्छी hit कर लेते हैं दुबे. Strikers के batsmen all-rounder हैं.
Yeah, he is. Young man is an all-rounder. He didn't do as well with the ball today that he probably would have wanted to, conceding 19 in his only over. And so he needs to do something with the bat here. Does Umbulelo Dube try and get his team over the line? 43 needed of 14 balls. Collison towards us now.
Oh, brilliant bowling again. Oh, he gave it a wide.
Yeah, it was really close to that wide line. Umpire Jamie Davids not being generous to him on this occasion.
No, it doesn't seem like it. 2 overs in this over, 2 wides. But it's been very good from him nonetheless.
That's full delivery and goes to Bayumi on the boundary. He's going to come back for the 2nd easily.
Great fielding.
Was good fielding on the bounce. Was picked up nicely by Duvet, but he wasn't able to get the gap between the man at deep square and at deep mid-wicket. And he's playing that one into the wind as well. It's coming across the ground. That's up in the air. Does somebody want it? Again, it's bounced yet again in no man's land. The bowler chases after it, prevents more than just the single, and so ends his over. And just again, even though that was a good over for the batting team, they did lose a wicket, but it just isn't enough, you feel. They've got to score 39 off 2 overs, so 20 and over virtually.
Yeah, it feels like it's out of reach for them at the moment. But the conditions are changing. Maybe there is something in it.
Taj 777 presents Taj Cricket Club League T10 का असली animal, powered by Wolf 777, umpire sponsor Golf Tickled, Billy 777 cricketer, Trust of India, ID 247, JSK1, Winfair 247.
as we have a new bowler that's going to be coming in for the men from the Victoria Vipers. It is Sergio Pringle, who's going to be bowling his seamers as well. And it's going to be Umbulelo Dube he's bowling to. Let's have a look at this field. He is probably going to be bowling stump to stump. He's got 3 men out in the deep on the leg side. Backward, a man at deep square, deep mid-wicket, deep, and at the long on. He's bringing the long off up. I mean, the long off up into mid-off now. He's got a man at cover, and he's got a man at third on the boundary. That's exactly where he wants to be bowling it, stump to stump. You miss, I hit. And it's down to the man at short fine for a single.
सर्जियो प्रिंगल विक्टोरिया वाइपर्स के बॉलर हैं, पहली दफ़ा बॉल करने आए हैं इस टूर्नामेंट में और बहुत ही क्रूशल ओवर करने आए हैं. अब देखना होगा कि कैसे ये रिस्पॉन्स करते हैं इस जिम्मेदारी को.
Yes, as we always say, Kashif, that it's the 9th over, such a crucial over in the innings. You feel if you're a bowling team, you want to restrict the team that's batting to as little as possible. If you're the batting team, this is where you make your mark.
He's just not where you want it, Sergio. And this being his first over of the tournament as well. Want to start off with a bang.
Yeah, that is not where he wants to be. He's bowling it across the left-hander. Gonna have to watch that line. Oh, my word, that could be a no ball potentially. It's up in the air, bounces safely, and they're not going to go through for 2. What are the umpires going to decide here?
Nothing from them yet. They did also...
They're just going to be checking, I think, with the third umpire, whether it is, in fact, a no ball or not. Let's have a look at this and see when he hit that. Yeah,
that
not
looks
sure.
like a no ball, James.
It did look a bit high to me, I must say. And they are signalling no ball. So Sergio Pringle has not done well this over so far. He's let that one slip, and that is a no ball. It's going to be a free hit.
Is this where the innings is going to change?
या देखें, जैसे मैंने बोला, बहुत ही क्रूशल ओवर है और सर्जियो पहली दफ़ा इस टूर्नामेंट में बॉलिंग कर रहे हैं.
That's very high up in the air.
It's going to probably take it. No, it doesn't matter that he didn't take it because it was a free hit. But they get through for the 2. He didn't manage to put that out of the ground, though, which is important for the men from the Vipers.
Are you saving him, James? Are you saving him? Was there a caught or drop?
Is it better to drop that on a free hit?
Yeah, it was a free hit. You don't need to catch those.
There he goes.
Up in the air.
It's 2 players on the boundary.
It's gone over the boundary. That is the first maximum of the innings for the men from the Strikers. And it's that young man, Umbulelo Dube, that hits that out for a Taj 7-7-7-6. Wow, what a shot.
You just get a feeling the innings are changing now.
Yeah, indeed. Great shot by all-rounder. Strikers all-rounder hai.
And all of a sudden looks better for the Strikers.
Oh, he has a full go at that and doesn't make contact. But it's just been a very good over for the Strikers so far. It's 13 off the over. And if they can make this into a 20 over, still is going to be difficult for them. You feel there's still 26 runs they need to win the match with only 8 balls left.
देखें, बॉलर को पैनिक नहीं होना है यहाँ पे.
Got hold of that one. It's in the air. It's the man at mid-off cannot stop that from being 2 runs. So mid-on, the man, sorry, for the left-hander. As he comes round, was in the air for a long time.
James, I'll tell you, this ball, it's a crucial ball.
Yeah.
Very important ball from Sergio. अगर इस बॉल पे अगर हिट होती है, तो मैच का पासा पलट जाएगा.
Yeah, absolutely crucial. That's played along the ground, straight to the man at mid-on, and they only go through for the one, and that means that they still need, I think it is 23, is it?
Yeah, 23 from...
6 balls. That is going to be some task for them to achieve.
It is doable, we've seen it.
And who will be bowling?
That is a big question. Who's going to put the hand up and say, it's going to be me, guys?
Exactly right.
I'll get us over.
It's going to be a new bowler, in fact, for the Vipers. So they've used their 4 key bowlers. It's a change bowler here, Alex Scullard, the young man who I did chat to before the game. He's a batter, came in at number 4 for them. Didn't manage to score anything today, but he's going to want to finish this well. This is a crucial over. Anything can happen in this over. It is a huge target they need, though, Durant.
It's a very big target, and I just can't help but think that Alex, he just must keep a cool head now. Don't throw this game away. They're so close to that mark. It's getting close. Here we go. Alex Scullard, his first innings bowling in this tournament.
कौन होगा इस गेम का असली एनिमल? We'll wait and see.
Yeah, and the revised as per DLS. Okay, so yeah.
This is difficult. His first ball of this tournament and in such a crucial over. Here we go.
Oh, that has been played well. Is it going to go to the boundary? No, it's not. It's going to stop short. And it's well fielded by the man in the deep, but they're through there for 3.
So that's 20. 20 to go in 5.
Yeah. It's 20 runs they need. Every single one of these deliveries now to go over the boundary. Whether it's a 4 or a 6. It'll be very, very important. Dubé, we know he can hit the ball over the rope. He's already done that.
No doubt about it, James. And what an opportunity for young Alex.
Yeah, is he going to be able to hold it, hold his nerve, as Durant was saying? Just
keep a cool head.
Keep a cool head. No wides, no balls.
This is him for the second ball of the over.
Or that may, in fact, even be called a no ball. That one is potentially off the cut surface.
And the umpire, looks like they're going to review.
They will, and this could be a no ball. Oh, my word. This is tension. This is tension here.
The drama is happening.
I told you guys.
T10 cricket at its absolute best, and that is, I think, that... Oh...
Is that off the pitch?
I don't think it is. Just waiting to see it from the umpire's perspective. As he called it, I think it might be wide and not no ball. It's a really tight one.
Let's have a look. What does the screen say?
It's a wide. The umpire's saying it's a wide. So Scullard, Alex Scullard can breathe again. He didn't concede the no ball. The wide is bad enough.
Just keep a cool head. That's an unbelievable good delivery from him. That's a line and length.
That's good comeback there from Alex Scullard after those first 2 deliveries. And now 19 needed, 4 balls. It's going to take balls to go flying over the boundary here.
And another unbelievable delivery from him. And one just feels that's it. Almost 19 needed of 3.
Yeah, he just needs these to be legal deliveries now. And then it is the game for the Vipers.
They can't win anymore, but they can still draw.
Yeah, they can. It can still be a tie, but it's going to take all these 3 to fly over that boundary now. Oh, he just stuns that into his pad. Yeah, I'd be very happy with that, the bowler. He's come back well, hasn't he, Kashif, in this over?
Yeah, yes, beautiful comeback. Alex की तरफ से, James, जैसे शुरू में मैंने बोला था, you know, the game can go either way. T10 है, you know, so anything can go wrong anyway. So देखें कुछ अच्छी बैटिंग को भी दिखने को मिली और बहुत अच्छी बॉलिंग दिखने को भी मिली दोनों तरफ से और it's a good comeback at the end by Alex.
2 balls to go.
That's
hit
very
up
high.
in the air. Does somebody want it? Do they? And they don't seem to want it. That one again is grasped, and it must be, I think, the 4th or 5th catch we've seen gone down from the men in green. But at the end of the day, it isn't going to matter.
I'm sure their fielding coach is going to make them run drills this week.
Yeah, James. Look, the condition is looking at the condition. इतना easy नहीं है वहाँ पे. इतना easy नहीं है. Hands are cold.
That's down the leg side and will be called wide by the umpire.
That's not the way you want to end your match, but
still 1 ball left. He just needs to bowl a legal delivery here, and that will be it. It'll be the game signed, sealed, and delivered. That's a lovely shot down the ground, played absolutely beautifully for 6 by Cledo Tiwaku, but it's just not enough. It's too little, too late, as the men from the strikers end up 8 runs short. They've lost this game now by 8 runs. It is, in the end, 8-1 for the loss of 4 is what they end on, and really was a performance from the Vipers, particularly with the bat, taking them to 89 for 6, which they then backed up with the ball in the main. Few things in the field that didn't go their way, but they still managed to get over the line by those 8 runs. So victory for the Vipers.
And what an unbelievable victory for them. At the start of this match, in that first 3 overs, we thought they were down and out, already lost the match. Just to come back and win it. Unbelievable performance from bat, ball, and from the fielders.
देखें जेम्स काफी बैड लूज नहीं है स्ट्राइकर्स की तरफ से and if you look at the scoreboard 81 for 4 in 10 overs and that's not a bad loss. I mean how they started in the first couple of overs. पहले कुछ ओवर में आप देखें और अभी का स्कोर देखें तो that's brilliant comeback.
Yeah, it was very close in the end, a lot closer than it might have originally looked to be, but it is victory for the Vipers, and they are going to move forward to, I think it's 6 points on the log, and excellent stuff from the Vipers here, eventually getting over the line by those 8 runs. And we are going to show you the highlights from the innings of the Soloman strikers. And then we'll be going to the post-match discussion with the captains. It's over to the highlights. Well, welcome to the post-match discussion with the captains, and first up is going to be Nledo Tiwaku from the Soloman Strikers. Nledo just didn't get over the line there today.
Yeah, I think up front, I think the boys did very well with the ball. The first 5 overs, we had them under pressure. I think once again, Khala did the job up front with the new ball. That back end of our innings while we're bowling, they got away. And credit to Vix, they finished the innings very well towards the end. I think we lifted for a bit too late. We could have done better, but I mean, it's a learning curve as well.
Yeah, it was brilliant bowling up front again, as you said, by Sikululu Khala. He bowled brilliantly, he took 3 for 5, and you really had them 8 for 4 at the end of the power play. Those middle overs, you conceded over 10 runs and over. Perhaps where the difference was?
Yeah, I mean, that as well, we got so close as well while we were batting. 9 runs short or so, meaning we could have chased it down, but I mean, I can't shift the blame to the bowling side. It's a team effort. I think we could have chased it down. We had a lot of dot balls, and we had quite a few boundaries compared to them. I think that was a difference. But overall, I think, I'm super proud of the boys, the fact that we fight till the very end. I can't take away that in terms of we bounce back from the momentum having to be on their side. And it's just tough to take the loss, but we move on to the next game.
Yeah, I think overall a lot of positives to take as you go forward in the competition.
Yeah, 100%. Lots of potential shown by the young fellas in our side. It just shows if next tournament, I think the boys will be ready. But I mean, we still have another few games to go. Still very much open. We haven't given up yet. So all to play for as well with the next game. So onwards and forward we go.
Wonderful. Wish you all the best for the tournament going forward. I'm sure we'll be chatting to you again. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And now we're going to the winning captain, Mahmoud Peterson of Victoria Vipers. Mahmoud, a good victory there for you.
Very difficult position, 8 for 4. Good character shown by the guys, especially that partnership. And then obviously to back it up with the ball at the end.
Yeah, I mean, Callum Daniels and Wali Khan, that partnership, absolutely crucial for you.
I think Callum is only 18 years old, under pressure, good character, and then obviously a bit of a veteran there by Wali. Good finish at the end. Hopefully they continue to play for us.
Yeah, you really started off well with the ball as well, had them under pressure early on, which I think was really crucial for you.
Definitely. So once we picked up a couple of wickets, there was a decision to be made. Do we bowl our best bowlers out? And we took the risk and it paid off. Got a bit chaotic there with the 4th over with the rain coming down. We were forcing the issue, so I think we leaked a bit of runs. But after that, it was all about game management.
Yeah, so that really puts you in a good position in terms of the tournament. You've done well so far. You're looking forward to the rest of the games?
Definitely. Still very early in the tournament. Feet on the ground, and let's keep staying humble and working hard.
Well done today, and wish you all the best for the competition going forward. And so we'll chat to you again, I'm sure, as we go through the competition. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
That's it from the post-match discussions with the captains.